Hello and welcome everyone to Last Level Press. I'm Mr. Black and this is my first 15 with ORION Dino Horde. And calling this my first 15 with this game, I recognize, and I admit right away, is just a weensy tad little bit disingenuous because I have played this game before, but only for about an hour months and months ago. And as I understand it, this game has received rather substantial updates since then. And the background behind ORION Dino Horde is that it actually, way back in the day, started out as a source mod that was then ported into, I believe, the Unreal Engine, which I think it is still running on now, and was originally called ORION Prelude, and has experienced such a shift in critical reception that is very much worth noting. I never played the original versions of this game that, across the board, were very, very poorly received. The game was slammed by critics, but to the credit of the developers, they didn't just rest upon their laurels and say, well, that's what we made. No, instead, they went back and rebuilt and revamped a lot of this game, damn near from the ground up. And those critics that revisited the game and gave it a second shot almost unanimously said that this is nigh irreconcilably even the same game due to the amount of improvement that's been made. Now, all of that is just regurgitating those that have come before. I've not played the new version, that is why we are here. But let's see here, for the purposes of our first 15, let's jump into the options as I usually am wont to do these days. And display, of course, the video options most prominently. There are a number of resolutions supported, and let's see here. Are there 4K supported? I haven't even looked for that. No, not quite, but there are some relatively high resolutions available. We'll go back to 1080p for me, and the options in this game are exemplarily detailed. I don't know if that's a word, but you understood me anyway, so we're gonna move on. Because, of course, you've got a lot of visual options with VSync, bloom, depth of field. I've got depth of field and motion blur turned off because personal taste, I don't like them, but they are supported for those of you who do. And plenty of lighting effects can be tweaked. Anisotropy, anti-aliasing, of course. Shadow quality, foliage quality. They're, of course, using speed trees, as most games do these days that are of any quality. In terms of also getting a lot of different texture breadth, this game should run on just about anyone's rig because of the degree to which you can customize your settings. Even moving into the HUD tab, yes, there's a whole tab in the options of this game dedicated to HUD options in terms of what is visible. I am very, very impressed with Dino Horde's options. It's a weird thing to be impressed by, but when you do what I do, these are the things that actually start to stand out. As far as gameplay options go, you can decide whether or not you want the game to look vanilla and default, or whether or not you want to see everyone's custom armor and hats and capes and taunts and names that are all available on both an unlocked basis and a paid content cosmetic basis, which I will get to momentarily. The game also supports controller usage, which I do not have a working gamepad for yet, but hopefully one of these days I'll be able to revisit this game and comment upon how well these controls actually play. For the time being, I'll be sticking with keyboard, and also going back to the loadout tab before I really jump into the game. Let's see. There are multiple classes available: Assault, Support, Recon, and Dinos. And if that's not indication enough, this is a class-based competitive FPS with dinosaurs in space. So you're getting what you're biting off on here. And in terms of the cost of that bite, if I recall correctly, this game retails for $15 on Steam, but very regularly has free weekends during which the game is on sale for $1. Yes, $1. That's what I picked this game up for just a couple of months ago, and I would not be at all surprised if it goes on another free weekend dollar sale sometime relatively soon. They seem to do it relatively periodically. So if you like what you see, bear that in mind, stick it on your favorites list, that way you get the indication whenever it is so available. And part of the thing that I know has been upgraded in this game is the progression system, which I didn't really get far enough, as you can see at only level 3, to even get the slightest of tastes for even originally. But I'm assuming that's why there are now options for primary, secondary, starting pistol, weaponry options, so that hopefully I should be able to unlock new weapons to start with later on. What have I here? Aha. Yes! Oh! I forgot about that! Armor color. Black Legion. Oh yes. For those who are confused, that is the name of our fan community, the Black Legion. Oh, that makes me happy. Yes. I remember now why this game brought such a smile to my face. Weapon color, Black Legion. Oh, love it. I don't have a cape. We're not going to RuneScape it up. That's okay. But what can I do here? Let's see. Data has not been saved. Yes, I would like to save changes. Keep me rocking those Black Legion colors. And let's see. That's support. That's recon. Ooh, recon is looking sexy in the new colors. I like that. And for those wondering whether or not dinosaurs are playable, yes, in some of the game modes, they are. And there's a rather impressive variety available. There are compies, Dilophosaurus, Raptors, Rhamphorhynchus. Oh, is that a Rhamphorhynchus? Yes, it is. Of course, the ever-present Rex, when in doubt, T-Rex. That one I can't take credit for. That is a Violeta quote, which I very much approve of. Triceratops, Stego. Hey, get in the shot. This is your close-up. You ready for your close-up? No, you keep avoiding the camera. Be shy. It's okay. Spinosaurus. Oh my. Oh, you're a biggin. You got an overbite there, buddy. Braces. Look into them. There are dinosaur skins, and for some reason, I seem to have the Arctic skin unlocked. Perhaps it's because I've had access to this game for a while, and it's something that the developers gave away. I don't know, but I've got it. And almost all of the dinosaurs look horrifying with it. And I'm not sure I like it. So let's see, there's also the pterodactyl. What do they look like with an Arctic skin? Not terribly horrifying. That's actually one of the tamest thus far. And of course, Deinosuchus, the big giant prehistoric crocodiles of death. That, oh my. Oh, can you imagine that in like 30 feet of water that you just can't see? That's nice. Alright then. So we'll save those loadout settings, go back, and actually play the game. Let's see here. We've now got to make a server. I don't believe there's any single-player campaign as yet, but given the many different modes available, let's see here. We've got game modes Survival, Conquest, Rampage, Team Elimination, Team Duel, Free-for-all, King of the Hill, Gun Game, Slaughter, 1v1, 1v1 me son, Free-for-all, Duel, Insta-Gib, and my god, I almost ran out of breath. That's a lot of game modes. Somewhere in there is open world content, according to the latest dev notes. I don't know which one it is, so for now, I'm just going to jump into the default survival mode and see what I can do with that. So, we shall jump into, what do we call this? The Black World of the Lost. Yeah, fitting, I think. And let's see, map, Raupi, I don't know. We're just gonna go with whatever it gives me. World dinosaurs enabled, vehicles enabled. Difficulty, medium, because easy, that's just making you look like a pansy. If you go with hard, makes you look like you got something to prove. So, medium's where it's at. Starting credits, 1,000? That seems okay. We'll just rock the default and see what we can do with that. Abilities enabled, revival enabled, slow motion enabled, idle kick disabled? Oh, I believe if you're idled, you get automatically kicked. So yes, we will leave that disabled. Oh, I can play solo, or I can open a lobby. I think for now, I'll play solo. Hopefully that means that the rest of the team, that I believe it usually assumes you have, will be filled in with bots. Otherwise, I may be in for a tough time. Alright, Assault, Support, or Recon. Assault gets a jetpack, Support gets a medic gun, Recon gets cloaking device. Tough choice! Assault, though. If I am alone, I want to be able to fly away. Activate the generator to begin. Where is the generator? It is that away. Over yonder. Why is my screen all gray and hazy? I'm assuming that's one of the visual effects gone awry. I may have to adjust that later on. And I apologize if this music is quite loud. I tried to turn my game volume down. The music seems to be, however good, quite loud. It actually reminds me a bit of the composition of the Pirates of the Caribbean movies, and that's, to me at least, given my taste, a rather stout compliment. Run up to the generator and hit E to activate it. I did. Oh, next wave in 1 minute. I'm assuming I need to protect this thing because there's still an indicator for it. Do I have any other weapons? No. I've got a pistol with odd digital camo. And I definitely think I will be adjusting my HUD options later on because this is a bit cluttered. but given the options of tweaking it, I should be able to bring it back into a realm that is more to my liking. And since I've got 30 seconds before the dinosaurs arrive, let's jump into the audio settings and turn that down a bit. I think we'll just turn down the music. Coming down. Confirm. There we are. A little lower. Lower. Good. There we are. Alright, back. Return to game. And it completely paused. Alright then, I'm assuming that's because I'm playing solo. In a server match, I'm sure the game would not be so generous in staving off the Dino Horde. And there is, as you may have noticed on the loading screen for the game, a Kickstarter.
Get in position.
Okay, will do. For this game, and the developers have claimed to be quite ambitious, hoping to implement new maps and modes and dinosaurs. Wave 1 incoming. Survive the horde.
Base.
Okay. You sound more Australian than I expected. Defend our base. Okay. Uh-oh. I see movement. Back off. Oh, wow. I think I've turned my volume down a little too much because I can barely hear my pistol now. No! No! No!
Double kill.
I've hardly noticed how alone I am ever before. What I said about hoping that it would fill the team in, yeah, hasn't happened. I am all by my little lonesome. No.
Dinosaurs remain.
Okay, thank you. You're still oddly loud, Mr. Announcer Man.
Last dinosaur.
Oh. Alright then. It shows up on my radar. Pop you in your dinosaur saurian face. Oh. Okay, complete. Purchase new equipment. Weapons. Need new weapons. Alright then, so it seems like in the top right, it shows me my stats, essentially, with my credits, XP gained, dinosaurs killed, and the current round that I am on. How long have I got? 46 seconds. This is intense. I do not recall this game being so intense. But then again, like I said, I played it months ago, and much less of it than I plan to now. What can I buy with 24,000, or no, 2,400. I'm sorry. I could buy a C9 revolver. That's where that's from. I've seen that as a Gmod mod before. Now I know where it comes from. Ooh, I could buy a rifle. Those are all SMGs or a shotgun. What about a primary? No, those are still beyond my price range. So, I believe I shall go with not that one.
Cover this area.
Uh-oh, no, pistol! Give me fancy C9 revolver, because I like that. Purchase! Close! Alright, good. Now then, what am I covering? Still the generator. Got it.
Defend our base.
That I can do. I'm just gonna be a space dinosaur hunter, killing dinosaurs in their natural habitat. I make that joke way too much, but too bad, you just gotta live with it. Because we are playing a dinosaur hunting game. How can I not? It's either that, or I make some really racially insensitive jokes of the Native American variety, centering around Turok. And because I've got a great respect for the Native American people, I won't do that. Instead, I'll just offend my Australian audience. They're not quite as likely to hatchet me. Oh, there I go into more insensitive territory. Don't matter. Oi! That's my generator. You're not supposed to bite it. Why do you want to bite it? Like, seriously, why? Ow. Oh god! No! No!
Dinosaur
No!
kill.
I'll pistol whip you! Oh. Does my health regenerate? Please tell me my health regenerates. Uh-oh. No! No! Ow! Fight to survive. 3 lives remaining. There's no one to res me, game. No one. No one can hear you get eaten in space. No one. On the internet. No one knows you're a dinosaur. No one.
Dinosaurs remain.
Awesome! I'm alive. Apparently if I kill things while down, I can get back up. That's good. Whoa, ow, damn it! Get away, you little ankle biter! Okay, I don't like the compies. I really don't like them. Alright, let's see here. I've got 2,000 credits. That's even less than I had before. So, I can't buy a rifle with that. Let's see what these augmentations are, shall we? I don't know what those are about. Where's the... Oh, there it is. There's the augmentation panel. Oh, and I can't afford any of them! Oh well, what can we do here? Double time liftoff speed, hover with spacebar, double time energy, jump height increased, mid-air jump, 3 extra fall down chances, carry 2 secondary weapons with Rambo, Billy the Kid has 2 pistols, Iron Pecs with double
Get in
armor.
position.
Okay, alright, that's okay. That's enough reading. I'm just tired of reading anyway. Get into position. This game is kind of, like, intense. Like, wave 3 incoming.
Defend our base.
Alright then. I'll do that. Me and my revolver.
Defend our base.
That I'm actually not too fond of because the sight is rather incomprehensible, considering it's not actually level. I don't know whether or not I should be placing targets right on top of the front sight, or whether or not they should be between the rear sights, seeing as he's not holding the weapon level, like an inexperienced git he is. Uh-oh. And it takes... I will pistol whip you. I will pistol whip a velociraptor to death. See if I do it. No. Back away. No. Why did I try? Why? To outrun a velociraptor. I should know this. I should really know better.
Carry a generator
I have to survive. I can't see dinosaurs to kill. You there. Hey, don't just ignore me. That's rude. No. I don't want to die. No, I died! Killed by a raptor, and the generator exploded. Well, that's hard. What did I gain from all of that? Medium XP scale, 100%. I don't know. Next map will begin in 1 second. Okay, does it just restart the whole thing? Because if so, I may
Fresh blood.
Okay. Cloaking device. I never did use my jetpack. I just realized that's probably why I died. Alright then, how do I use these abilities? I never did check. Ooh, I like this map. This is gorgeous. Definitely taking very solid use of the Unreal Engine. Okay, now then, abilities. F! I must have rebound that key back when I first played. Okay, so even my gun disappears, that's kind of cool. I will not run through this entire map, seeing as that will push me well beyond the confines of my first 15 time limit. Instead, I do believe, I shall disconnect and bounce into the store very quickly so that you all have an idea of the way that the business model of this game works before I wrap. Now then, to my knowledge, everything available in the store is cosmetic. Nothing here should affect game balance. These are all armor colors, weapon colors, reskins for dinosaurs, hats, armor. There we go. Let's throw on a little sheriff hat. Yeah. There we go. We're going to bring order to the galaxy, even if we got to blast the ever-loving hell out of it. Or we can just be, again, more with the racially insensitive Native American jokes. Throw on a little headdress there. Or a scream mask, or, even better, I'm a dinosaur. Now you've got to deal with that. That's fantastic. Let's see. Oh, or make a little Fallout 3 reference. I forget the name of that character. I really shouldn't, because I really enjoyed that character. Or, oh, nice. Templar helmet. That's classy. But, let's see. As for pricing, looks as though 1,000 spiral coins is the equivalent of $1 US. And a lot of these things, color-wise, seem to be 1,000 coins. So that's $1 per cosmetic item. With a few of these, ooh, these are even dinosaur skins that are only $1. Oh my, but it's horrifying. And doesn't seem to actually be working properly, because that seems to be an armor skin that is trying to lay itself over the wrong mesh. Okay, can I like exit this to reset the skin? There we are. Okay, now it's back to the default. Let's scroll back down to the dinosaur now, and not create texture nightmares. No, never mind. It wants to create more texture nightmares. Alright, so clearly there are still a few little bugs to work out. Does it do it to all of them? Yes. Okay. Well, assuming they work, they are at least priced appropriately, considering that a lot of games for even simple retextures, the likes of these, will cost $5 to $6, and these are all about $1 a piece. Plus, given that you can actually buy one set of spiral coins and then buy one item and not have excess coins that are essentially wasted money, the likes of which almost every other paid content shop in every other game that features them do, is a welcome, customer-friendly approach to this pricing. A lot of games essentially assume that, well, if you buy a little too much, well, then you're going to feel as though, well, I've got half as much as I need for that other thing, and it's going to lead you into spending more money. I understand business is business, but it just feels heavy-handedly greedy in a lot of different cases, and I'm glad that it's not the case here. There are a few of these that are some of the sillier items, the likes of the sheriff's hat, that seem to be a bit more expensive, and the pumpkin, which is, what is that, about just over $5. So, say you wanted to buy the Pumpkin King, these are actually in increments that are price-wise manageable. You could buy 6,000 plus 1,000 for $6 and get a pumpkin hat for a total of $7. It's more than I would pay, but again, given the comparison to a lot of other contemporary paid content shops, this is not at all out of the ballpark of reasonability by comparison. As for some of the other things available, let's see here, there are different dino skins. Maybe if I come to this end, in this tab they're not bugged. Good to know. So, I like that Dilophosaurus skin a little more. What about the Spinosaurus? Ooh, I like that. And the T-Rex, I like that as well. So, I could sit here and ogle these all day long, but I wanted to touch upon the paid content shop of this game to clarify for everybody that, to my knowledge, all of these are cosmetic. Not at all gameplay disruptive, and they're even relatively reasonably priced, and I'm all for that. So, if you like what you've seen with this game, again, I would urge you to buy it at full price if you can, because there's a lot here for the $15 price tag that this game carries. But if you're on a strapped budget like I am, again, this game does very regularly go on sale for $1 during free weekend events, which seem to be rather periodic in nature. So hold out for that if you enjoy this, drop $1 on it, and enjoy. Till then, I'm Mr. Black here at Last Level Press, and as always, I wish you all good gaming and Godspeed. Billy, we still got dinosaurs to kill. Billy, why you standing there, Billy? Oh god, no! Where did the raptor come from? And suddenly raptors, Deus Ex Velociraptor.